That's Logan's Close and a track called Kitty Cat. It's a track that we've literally just recorded here at Crystal FM, and I've actually got the band with me here for a chat and an interview all about the band. So welcome along, Logan's Close.
Yes.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going well, thank you.
Cool.
So first of all, thank you very much for coming into the studio and recording some songs for us today.
It's our pleasure.
No problem.
Our pleasure.
And I've actually been listening to your music for maybe a couple of months now, and I really do like your sound. It's really raw and authentic, so it's good to have you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So first of all, do you want to introduce yourselves and say who you are and what part you play in the band?
I'm Scott Ruff. I hail from Dunbar. I play rhythm guitar and lead vocals also. Carl is sitting to my right. You want to introduce him?
I do have a voice. My name's Carl Mara. I play lead guitar and do a bit backing vocals in Logan's Close.
I'm Mick Riley, I play drums, and I'm also the eye candy of the band.
Debatable.
And I am Isaac Webb, and I'm filling in on bass.
Oh wow.
He's
a member.
He's certified.
Have I passed the test?
Yes, you have.
Isaac Webb, yeah.
So how old are you?
42. good voice choice.
Combined age, is that?
We're about 21. Are we all 21?
21.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all 21.
Everyone's 21.
21,
Yeah.
Your birthday was only 6 weeks ago.
Aye.
We're young guys. We're
Young-
in America now.
young
so
lads on the
anyone
floor.
from America's listening, they want to book us for a nationwide tour. We can drink there, so
I'm sure we've got loads of American listeners.
We do.
I'm sure we do.
Of course.
So Logan's Close. How did you get the name for the band?
Do you want to?
Well, take away. Isaac Webb, I'm sure. Nah, that's alright. Well, there's an alleyway in Dunbar that we used to frequent down. It wasn't a haunt, but we used to walk once we'd bought our booze. We used to walk down this alleyway and then we go and drink said booze. But on our journeys, we thought Logan's Close would be a good name for a band.
I'm sure it was you that kind of said that. I'm sure we were.
I can't remember.
I believe it was me, Scott, and Mikey walking down this alleyway with booze, and Scott just stopped and said, "Here, do you not think Logan's Close is a great band name?" And we kind of all thought, "Yeah, it is actually. It's all right." And yeah, that's kind of where it came from. I suppose.
So that's how it happened.
That's a brilliant story for you.
So how did you meet?
just mates for school.
Me and Carl played football together. Mikey was in the team, but he
wasn't as a high caliber.
Nah. Me and Carl were 18. Michael was like, I don't know. Well, we met at football, but then school basically.
We met at school.
Mates at school, like I'd say that's more important. We happened to be in a football.
Was I not friends with you at football?
I was friends with you at football. I knew you from school before.
Some really deep things are coming out here, right? Nah, we were mates at school, and
some cracks shown in the
towards.
band,
Sorry, I can't remember you.
Towards
for years, you suddenly it's all coming out now. You don't remember.
Sorry, Michael.
Towards the later years of school, again, we sort of formed this kind of trio of kind of delinquency, I suppose. Just because we were all unemployed lads, and we had nothing better to do than hang out and drink and that. So that's kind of what we did. And well, as far as the band, like we kind of always fantasized about this incredible band that called Logan's Close. So we sort of always imagined that, and then eventually we kind of realized that we're all like, me and Scott play guitar, and Mikey plays bass, plays drums. And so one day we kind of realized that we're like, here, why don't we just like form said band, and it just kind of went from there.
So how long has Logan's Close actually been on the go since its earliest form? Yeah.
First gig, that's a story.
First gig.
Oh, aye, first gig. That's a tale for the radio.
That's kind of why that was like our main thing. Like we kind of always wanted to do something, and then this woman, Romy, who runs this promotion thing, Granny Rash Promotions.
Yeah.
She's an absolute saint, bless her. She arranged for the strip club Club Rouge, like to have gigs on in the strip
Next door
club.
to a brothel as well.
Yeah. It's bottom of the barrel stuff, and like as soon as we heard that, we're like, we need to play this. This cannot
That
be
was our
like,
first ever
passed
gig.
by.
Right.
So the three of us, like in our suits and that,
We were hungover
like,
as well, weren't
so hungover. In the strip club, just hating life, but
The pole's
also
still up there.
about to play our first gig. Played it, and oh my god, like it was actually alright.
It went down well, but
All these horny lads like dancing.
I remember when we were sitting, like we had like a pint or something, and we were getting like pretty nervous before we went on. We were sitting there, and our PE teacher, like, our old PE teacher from school, like walked in the door, and I was like, is that actually him?
To see you here.
I was like, is that Mr. X? Like, is that actually him?
I was thinking, first ever gig was the first time me and Scott had ever played on stage. You never really.
Yeah.
I mean, Carl had been in a band before.
I'd sang at the castle.
But like,
A pub in the morning.
that was the first time we'd ever played together. So
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
here, so we must be doing something right.
And
Kinda.
I guess we just started because we were only a 3-piece at that point, like 2 guitars and drums, no bass, and it was brutal. It was good,
It was
but
it was pretty.
it was harsh. Like you really need the bass. It's always been a void that we've never had until now.
Yeah.
When we said that was an interesting story, we might have misjudged that there.
Well, no, it had the
It had potential.
It had that bit.
But after that, we just sort of gigged around Edinburgh and stuff. And you know what? It's really cool. Is just how kind of fast it was. Eh? Do you not think? Like,
Yeah.
we went from Club Rouge to Linky Lee main stage in like 4 months or something. Right?
Yeah, something like that.
Decent.
So
Pretty
what?
cool.
So what about your musical influences? Because, well, I've picked up on a couple of influences that I think are here and there, but
Jerry and the Pacemakers.
right,
Right, that's that. No other Liverpoolian band.
just Jerry and the Pacemakers.
Yeah,
right?
Jerry and the
Full stop.
Pacemakers. Swinging Blue Jeans actually as well.
There's no other notable Liverpool bands that could ever have influenced us.
No.
As to my knowledge. At
Yeah.
least. Yes.
But yeah, them.
Yeah.
Kinks, like Kinks.
Kinks is cool.
Is it? Maybe not. I don't know.
I think it can't really.
60s.
It's just sort of 60s Mersey beat. Sort of
But we're not
blues.
trying to like just be a cover band from that. We wanna,
Yeah, I think a
we
lot
wanna
of
take
people
over the
assume
world,
that,
yeah.
but like,
Without being big-headed, we are the greatest rock band that ever existed, and I think that's an important point to get across.
You can definitely hear that you're very authentic, shall we say,
Thank you.
when you listen to your music, and it does come across, and it is
cool.
very good.
yeah, like
Thanks, man.
Scott and Mikey especially have this policy about amps being like as clean as possible.
It has to be.
Like, any slight distortion is too much. It needs
Because
to be-
sometimes Carl sort of
sometimes I get a bit
tries to pull
frisky.
it off. Like,
Yeah, I like to pull the gain.
flirt with the distortion, but
they draw the line
Repeat it right
to a certain point because
Really
it's
well.
got to be retro, I suppose.
Clean.
And that clean.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's something.
Okay, well, why don't we hear one of your songs?
Let's do it, man.
That they've recorded today. So
Yep.
what one would you like to
you got
play?
lined up for us today?
I can't remember which one it was.
I believe we were going to do Ray Charles.
Oh yeah, that is
yeah,
a cover of Ray
Yes.
Charles.
Another great influence, great singer, great
Yeah.
pianist.
Great what?
Great pianist.
Yeah.
Pianist.
Yeah.
Piano man.
Watch your censor button, eh? Yeah. This is Ray Charles. What I Say.
Big influence, man.
Hope you enjoy it.
I
That's Logan's Close and their brand new recording of the old Ray Charles classic, What I Say.
Yeah, woo!
And Logan's Close are here in the studio just now with me here at Crystal FM.
Yep. What's up, bro?
Indeed.
So we've already covered the history of the band, how you formed, how you got the name for the band, and your musical influences. So do you want to tell me a bit about the songs that we've recorded today? Because am I right in saying all the songs we've recorded, apart from What I Say, are all your own original songs?
Yeah, they are. Are they? Aye, they are. Aye.
Kitty Cat you played earlier.
Kitty Cat earlier.
Yeah, I did.
That's a reasonably recent one actually. When you compare it to some
New
really
art,
old.
Yeah. Compared to like What Did I Say?
That was a rush job, wasn't it?
What Did I Say?
And our demos,
What Did I
our
Say?
original demos.
Kitty,
like-
wasn't that you? Didn't you write that? Well, Carl and Scott write
Yeah.
pretty much everything.
So how do you go about writing a song? Do you sort of start it with an idea, say, oh, that would be a really good subject to write a song about, or do you just start playing around with the music and add the lyrics later?
On occasion, like if you have like a sort of like an idea that you think could be a pretty good idea for a song, you would just go with that. Like Ticket Man, which I sang about bumping the train. That was a pretty good subject.
We didn't record that.
Yeah, we didn't record that today.
Because our harmonica broke. I wanted to do it, but
Yeah,
my organ broke unfortunately.
but yeah, I don't know. Like Kitty Cat's just a sort of run of the mill standard like
Wasn't that
cheesy.
The lyrics-
Didn't
the
you write it
lyrics
in
are
the afternoon or
incredible.
something? Didn't you like just
It's
the lyrics were like you pretty much just scribbled because you had to go on
It's-
stage. And
I'm
we
pretty
did-
sure-
this
well,
tune, you
no,
went,
well-
oh, God, write this.
Well, what it
lyrics
was, it's like the lyrics that were already written, like the ones that you done, Carl.
They were just like holding lyrics.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember them. Like when I went on stage, I was always at, hey, baby, buy me a pint. So it was dreadful. So.
But yeah, the first 3 gigs we did, you just improvised the lyrics on the
Yeah.
spot in the hope no one would notice. Sometimes, like, you know, I'll come in with like a wee kind of chord thing, or you'll come in with like your song, and like we'll kind of work together.
Yeah.
It kind of varies, you know. Alright, and we sort of think about what kind of song we want it to be, and kind of try and achieve it from like there. Like, let's do a slow song, and we kind of write a slow song, you know.
So what do you do first? Do you do the music first, or do you do the lyrics first?
Usually.
Generally,
Music.
yeah, the music.
Yeah.
Just say nonsense, like buy me a
Yeah.
pint.
But yeah, buy me a pint.
And then eventually
And then we
the
rework it.
words sort of
Yeah.
fit in eventually.
Yeah.
Now, recently you had an EP, is that right?
Yes, well, it's coming out soon.
It's coming out
It's-
soon.
Yeah,
it's-
it's been quite a work in progress for quite a while, trying to
It's
perfect it.
Turn tour, man, Isaac Webb.
Yeah, actually, Isaac Webb could actually describe this really well.
Well, yeah, it was the one that I saw on the TV, and I like saw it and I thought these are a really good band, like because I'm studying recording at uni, so I was like, well, I'll get them in, do some recording mainly just for my practice. But then like things rolled on, and then like we discussed the EP and stuff, and so that's coming out, and I started up a record label, and that was originally just for releasing like my music and
Name check it.
Yeah.
Symbiote Records.
Symbiote. Yeah.
So that was originally just to like release like my music and my girlfriend's music and stuff, and then we had the Loads Close stuff. I was like, well, we'll release this as well because it's really good and really enjoy it. So
Thanks, Isaac.
So
Too nice, then.
with this EP, is there any of the tracks that we've done today going to be
yes,
on the
Kitty
EP?
Cat,
The one.
Come On
Oh,
Pretty
there's
Lady.
Two, there's two.
Come On Pretty Lady, and then there's 2 slow ones that we didn't play today that are on it.
Okay.
Yeah, our general policy is just like slow songs are for records and
Aye.
sheer rock fury when we play live.
People don't come to gigs to listen to us play sort of arty jazz or this. They come here to listen to
That's
for
where
sheer
we
rock
stop
and roll.
touring and, you know, they go really psychedelic, but
Yeah.
yeah, rock and roll, that's what we play.
So when do you reckon your EP would be ready, or is that a sort of work in progress?
It's actually very close to being
It
finished.
is, aye.
We had a bit of trouble with the lyrics, the vocals,
Yeah.
but that's kind of sorted now, and we're literally about to get the masters. And I guess we'll launch it at the Symbiote
November,
Records launch night,
yeah,
which is on the
14th of November,
14th
City
of
Cafe.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear the band performing live, the date is the
14th of November.
Yeah.
14th of November.
What day is that? Is that Saturday or Friday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday
And
night.
that's
got one-
in the City Cafe in Edinburgh.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
Aye, got one as well.
Yeah, I've got a wee warm up one at Safari Lounge on the second. The second.
Yeah, second. It's just like a blues night.
So yeah, there are two. I mean, maybe we'll get more. You know, it's sort of.
Yeah, well,
sometimes just get a message and it's like, oh,
we've been quite busy with the festival, so this is a wee break time.
Yeah, the festival's amazing.
What would you say has been the highlights being Logan's Close so far? Has there been any highlights?
Do you know what? Winkeley Festival that just passed. For me personally, anyway, that was genuinely like one of the best.
Not that you remember much of it, but from what you remember, it's pretty
yeah.
good.
Well, not like the weekend, but like the gig.
Oh, the gig itself.
Because it was just rowdy. Like we last year when we played it, we went on at like 8. We were the first band on for the weekend, so it was like sort of still a bit quiet and that. But then we went on at 10 o'clock. It was just raucous. It was just like loads of drunk like friends down the front jumping about and that. And so that for me anyway, like.
Just the whole thing of being in a band, man. I've never done this before. I was dripping with coolness, mate. I was fighting lasses off with a stick, man. I'm telling you. I was honestly crawling around.
Leave it.
Moving on.
Nah, I
Anyway,
didn't in a band, man.
anyway.
That's cool, man. I've never been in a band before. That's the first time I've ever played on stage or anything, you know.
And the thing about this band is just like it's so fun. Like there's no like a lot of bands you really have to like focus on what you're doing and you really have to like work together as a team and that. But we just
know we're rubbish, so
we don't take ourselves too seriously, but we just kind of have fun as we do it, and that kind of I guess that like translates to the crowd of it because they just see that we're not like trying to like make any statement or like break the boundaries of music. We're literally just having fun playing rock and roll, and like it's fun and everyone starts dancing. That's what you want, really.
And I suppose the main thing is that, well, A, that you enjoy doing what you're doing, and B, that people actually enjoy listening to your music, and that's the main.
Yeah,
So that's what it's all about.
I
Really.
mean, yeah, like, cause I don't know, like, just being on stage and seeing like people dancing to music you've written.
That is the best thing about being in a band is people
watching
dancing.
folk dancing, man.
That
Just
is-
enjoying music.
That's what makes it really.
Yeah.
No money in the world could. Well, actually.
Well, probably.
If anybody is listening who would like to give us a lot of
If
money.
the option is that and
The option
and the
is
money,
there,
then fair
I've
enough.
not made many of it much of it so far, but you know.
But yeah, it's well fun.
Nah, it's just brilliant.
And it's amazing when people.
What about you guys?
Feel it.
You've not spoken a lot. Feel that you're left out here.
Aye. No.
There you go. That's
So next question.
So what's next for the band? Where'd you go from here?
Wembley, was that?
Wembley, yeah.
I don't know. Wembley's quite small time. I'm thinking Hollywood Bowl, sort of
Nice.
New York, Madison Square Garden, something like that.
Domination of the world, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so world watch out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Logan's Close is on its way.
Lock up your daughters.
And of course, City Cafe in Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, City Cafe.
City Cafe.
First, on the way to Wembley. Of course.
It is.
Wembley in December, City Cafe in November.
Aye.
Hey, that rhymes. That's a song.
Oh, potential.
See, this is how we come up with songs. We come up with great work.
Mikey's songs don't make the records.
Nah, it's a shame.
Yeah. Something about I don't have any talent. That's for some reason.
But
It's our main factor in it,
Yeah. we're on
but
the
we
beat
love him.
there.
He's alright.
Yeah. He's alright.
Right.
So just to summarise, you've got your EP coming out soon.
Yes.
Indeed.
You've also got an upcoming gig at the City Cafe on the 14th of November, is that right?
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And 2nd of November at the
2nd of October at Safari Lounge.
I guess.
If anyone listening wants to stay in touch with you and sort of follow what you're up to, how can they sort of follow what Logan's Close are up to? Are you on Facebook?
Get in touch
Oh, of
with us
course.
via Facebook.
If you're lucky enough to meet Scott in person, he'll give you a Logan's Close business card.
I'll give you a business card.
They're pretty flashy. Otherwise, get us on Facebook.
253 one.
Yeah.
We don't have Twitter because
No, well we do, but we don't.
we deleted it.
Did we?
It was that bad. We deleted it.
Yeah.
So.
Retweeting Philip Schofield.
Yeah, Philip Schofield is our only follower. And
Really?
we followed him.
No,
we followed him.
Imagine like no one else was. It was just Phil Schofield that followed us. How did you find out about us?
Yeah, so we deleted that.
I mean, if Philip Schofield is listening,
There's a couple
we
of
just
videos
say we're
on
massive
YouTube,
fans of Philip Schofield.
but
We love you,
Facebook's the one. Like, just search Logan's Close. We'll come up. Like.
We love you,
So
Philip.
what to do, you go onto Facebook, search Logan's Close, your page comes up, give the page a like,
Aye.
and you can see all the news and updates and everything that's happening with the
YouTube,
band.
SoundCloud as well.
Yeah, Symbiote Records. Symbiote Records.
Symbiote
Yeah.
Records.
Check us out there.
.com, not
How do you spell that?
Worldwide.
That's
Boys,
SYMBIOTE.
Logan's Close, thank you very much for taking the time to first of all record some songs for us here at Crystal FM, and secondly, thanks for taking the time to talk to me and tell me all about the great band of Logan's Close.
I'm glad you could endure it.
It's been good.
Disaster. Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, honestly,
Thanks
great experience.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and a big thanks to all the sound guy who's been doing all the recording today. So thanks again for coming in, and we certainly haven't heard the last of Logan's Close. There's plenty of future in the band.
I tell you,
this is the beginning.
It is the beginning of Logan's Close. So to play us out today is our song that we've recorded that you'd like me to play now before you have to love us and leave us.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a new one.
Mikey, go for it.
What?
Yeah, you do it.
Do the radio voice as well.
No, I don't want to.
Come on.
I'm on the radio.
Come on.
This is that's a new one. This is we only wrote this a couple of. Well, I say we use. I didn't really have much input in this.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago. It's called "Listen to Your Mother," and it's absolutely well good. Honestly, get your lugs in this, mate, because your mind's going to get bored. Put your seatbelts on.
I concur.
You're in for a roller coaster ride with this tune.
It's a serious groover. Listen to your mother.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Terry Logan.
You certainly can't get a better introduction to a song than that.
Yeah, that. Aye. Yes. Play it, please.